All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. We are covering the insurgents that are in America, possibly from Indiana. I did go on the other side of the complex. That vehicle hasn't been here for like 3 days, that red Jeep. So it's possible. I'm not sure, but anything is possible. Let's check in on the news feed that we're getting. Let me see. I think there's one more feed. JLR is still posting photos of the red Jeep and the two tall, one real tall guy and one shorter guy. It might be your boys that you're looking for. Like I said, we're having a lot of trouble uh, in Indiana, so it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. But let me see what we can get. What JLR is saying. Let me recap on his channel here. So, ladies and gentlemen, be safe. Right, our country is invaded. It's been for a long time. Oh, this is a little different. They got a lot of stuff.
Check it. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Let's drop this one. Let's go run over to JLR real quick.
Not sure what's going on. Oh, sorry. Jeez. It's freezing out here. My hand is frozen. But they are coming out. So I don't know if they got him. Somebody would have to look it up and find out.
Let me post JLR's channel in my chat.
There's multiple coming towards this way.
And in my description.
I don't think the news would have it. They couldn't get a steady angle on the record.
No, they have no clue what's going on.
They're bringing a drone down now. Oh, too zoomed in. They are bringing a drone down, so I don't know. Multiple SWAT this way.
Is the situation over? What do we got here, folks? Did the person do something self-harm to himself?
All right, BAL's right next to me. I should sell my story to them. They got him? I'm not sure. I mean, they're coming back. I mean, there's the heroes in green. Bring him some help.
I bet once they get these guys, they're going to say Trump. They're Trump supporters.
Some other sites are saying he shot himself. Yeah, somebody find out. I mean, everybody's walking back, so I'm not sure if they got him.
For one, nothing added up because they got no victim. How can you have an active shooter when you got no victims or no reports of shots fired?
There was like 15 shots. I got one by recording, and then like 5-10 minutes later, the ambulance and EMS moved up. I guess they're quite safe.
Well, it looks like it's all over.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying he shot himself.
Sniper took him out or something.
That's what people are saying in here. This I grew up in Dundalk.
See what this guy's carrying. Is it a sniper rifle?
But that's badass. Excuse my language, but
Get him?
I don't care what anyone says. Did you get them? They ain't gonna answer. They're not gonna answer.
They're not gonna tell you what happened. But
Ask.
yeah, this is going to be an
I would.
thing.
I would ask. What happened? JLR investigates. What happened?
Let's go to that other side. No, we're back with the feed. Yeah, it's all over it. Well, you still got one on the run. You better be looking for 2 bodies. Not 1, 2. There was 2 people in that photo that JLR was showing. Both were armed with assault rifles and sidearms.
Nah, these situations are never good.
So on DoorDash just minutes a month. Bro. Then I would have to tell you where I work at, and then there'd probably be like 15, 20 deliveries sent there, and I wouldn't be able to eat it all. And we'd have to take it to...
I suspect a press conference coming up shortly. Stand by. We got another feed. Yeah, he's at the scene. I think we're going to get a press conference here. Heavy police presence, slowly packing up. We're going to go to WBAL in Baltimore at the scene here shortly. Stand by.
Kiddos are not going to school right now because of the situation. Everyone is staying in. Need to stay this far back, a very serious situation, and it's why everyone in the area, if you're already here, you should be staying in your home, away from windows and doors. Take a look at this video we got earlier this morning of the crews here. They've been working on this for a few hours now. According to Baltimore County Police, there is an armed barricade situation. It's in a home near German Hill Road and Gray Manor Terrace here in Dundalk. Like I said, police have asked people to avoid the street, and if you're already here, you should be sheltering in place. The following schools are on lockdown: Battle Grove Elementary, Charlesmont Elementary, and General John Stricker Middle School. I've been speaking with some parents who live in this area. They said their kiddos are not going to school right now because of the situation. Everyone is staying in their homes, playing it safe. If you come back
It's
out to
just
us,
too
you can see we
dangerous
do
in
have this
America
SWAT
for our
team
children
still
to
on
go to
scene.
school
Of
anymore.
course, this is
It's
a
just
few
too
blocks
dangerous
away.
in
So
this country.
this is what we can see from our vantage point, but you can see the SWAT team. We have officers blocking off the entire radius. If you're in this area, your phone will go off as if you have an Amber Alert, and it will alert you that you need to stay away from this block. So we are going to keep our distance, keep everyone safe as much as we can in this situation. We are expecting an update here soon, but the only detail we really have confirmed at this point is that there is a barricade situation and it involves an armed individual. We're now live in Dundalk. I'm Tommy Clark, WBAL TV 11 News.
All right, folks, there you go. Like I said, that red Jeep is not here no more. That was on the other side. That was looks like what was in that footage. So they might have insurgents on the other side of this complex. I don't know. I can give two craps. Uh, but yeah, I just drove over on the other side to see if that red Jeep was there. It's been gone for like 3-4 days. So what are we dealing with here? I don't know, terrorists or whatever. Who knows? Ain't my problem. It's the government's, and they definitely didn't know what they were doing or got themselves into. No, folks, like I said, I'm not going to lie to you like your government. There are millions of insurgents within America. That's what you happen when you have freedoms to do whatever or open borders. So I'm looking for another feed to see if there's any information, but I think it's pretty much over with. And yeah, no. No, I see old Ernie Shells live. And he's sporting the same kind of skull that was in the Delphi case. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, now once again, be safe, folks. Indiana will be hit with tornadoes probably today or tomorrow. Very bad weather. Uh, and yeah, I don't know what to tell you, folks. They're so worried about other countries. Hundreds of thousands of insurgents have came in. I don't think they know what they're doing. Right? I just don't think they know. I don't think their generals are real generals or war generals or know anything about guerrilla warfare or anything about it. It's just, they. What do I think? They relied on technology, and technology only goes so far against a guerrilla warfare or insurgents within your country. So they can have all the planes, the technology they want, but this ain't something in the sky. These are actually boots on the ground in America from somewhere. Somebody's controlling them. And it's an insurgent group, massive white group. Who knows? But this is going to continue to happen in America. Get used to it. I know it's shocking, but it's a third world country. So, and this is what happens. You have insurgents all in their country and madness, and they're white guys, right? So it kind of makes sense what the FBI and Homeland Security and the Pentagon was saying. And how do you pick them out? Well, you can't because they look normal. They're dressed normal. You've seen the photos JLR was showing. You don't know if they're undercover police or off-duty police or insurgents. You don't know. Very dangerous situation. But like I said, that red Jeep that they're showing in the photo, I don't see it on the other side of the complex here. So anything's possible. Anything's possible. They've been having trouble on that stuff. They've been having trouble. Like I said, it wasn't always like that. I don't know who's letting these people in. I really don't care. But I wouldn't doubt it if all your insurgents are coming from Indiana. It wouldn't shock me at all. So what do you do? I don't know. It's a free for all, folks. Uncle Ted Nugent said it best, right? It's a free for all. And I hate to tell these folks that their money or their fame or their music careers or movie careers or what ain't going to change these people's minds. They were sent to America to do a job, right? They don't care. Oh, well, hey, you want to meet Kid Rock? They're like, not really. I mean, we'll take a photo with him, but afterwards we got to kill him. So, pick and choose what you want. Now, they already have evidence of the government using gangs, MC clubs to do their dirty work. They've literally been killing American citizens. We've caught cults, church cults that have been doing very bad things to children, trafficking children, selling drugs, numerous things. So it isn't in surgery. Your country has been invaded 10 years ago. I don't know where they're all of a sudden they're popping up. Oh my God, what's going on? Well, exactly what we told you 10 years ago. Your country is over. It's been invaded. You can't stop it as much as you think you can stop it. These guys are already here. They're already in certain areas in place. And it's a war. I don't know what to tell these folks. We've been telling them, lock the doors. Lock the doors. You got problems. We're not worried about it. Well, no, of course you're not, because you're sitting behind a gated community in a $1 billion house. Of course you're not worried about it until they send these insurgents to your $1 billion house. And that's probably what they're going to start doing next, is sending these insurgents after these big money guys, if not to hold them captive for their money or just to kill them. I don't know. You got problems, America, and you ain't dealing with it the right way. And how many of these insurgents came from Indiana? There's tons of them, right? So I'm not going to lie to you folks, like the government and everything, say Indiana, America's the great, I'm not doing it. You folks can do it, but I'm not lying. Your country is about ready to become a zoo. Right? And you're pissed because I praised Venezuela's president for doing his job. One of the safest countries in the world now. People are just unbelievably happily over there, and wherever it was, Venezuela, Guatemala, wherever. They're tickler than anything. They're like, finally somebody's doing it. And he used his military. So what are we dealing with? I'm not going to lie to you. They're insurgents. Who sent them? Who knows? They were here all along. They're military people. They're people that just don't agree with the government, period. Right side, left side, Democrat, Republican, whatever you want to call it. They're here. They've been here. We told you the truth. No one listened. So is this going to be an ongoing thing in America? It sure the heck is. Were they in Indiana? They sure the heck were. And they'll probably keep moving and hitting as they go. It's called guerrilla warfare. Right? We're going to bring you back to Vietnam, and that's what they're doing. It's a guerrilla warfare war. They'll hit you one spot, and they'll pick up the whole thing and move it. Hit you in another area, pick up the whole thing, move the whole thing to another area, hit you, and they'll just keep doing that till there ain't none of you left to hit. Right? That's how insurgency and guerrilla warfare works. And you paid so much attention to the technology that they think we can stop. You ain't going to stop it, because unless you got a device that can point, you can point at a person and it says terrorist. Right? You can't stop it. There's nothing they could do. You can stop it. You bring in the military and start patrolling your streets. But that will never happen. So this will continue to go on. It ain't me doing it. I'm just trying to let you folks know what is coming and what is here in your country. And it's not only here. It's over in London. It's over in Switzerland, Netherlands, Germany. They're insurgents, right? Terrorist groups. And evil has no, I'm looking for the word, racism, right? Insurgents and terrorists come in all colors, even white. So you got a real problem coming to Indiana, Lagrange, Indiana, and these complexes that are in this small little town that have just been not properly taken care of and not properly secure. You got no security. You got some guy using magic. They are going to kill that guy that lives there. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you folks. This has been going on too long. These people have done nothing about it. There's been reports, there's evidence, there's recordings of people calling the police. They sat there, your phone call is being recorded. I'm like, so are you, sucker. So, however they want to do it. They're insurgents, President Trump. If you don't understand what insurgents are in guerrilla warfare, then I don't know what to tell you. If your generals don't know what insurgery is and guerrilla warfare, I don't know if we can help you. Right? Your technology is not going to fight this war. The only way to fight these guys in this war is boots on the ground. Not unless you're prepared to take out a whole town. And I'm on board with that. If that's what the Pentagon calls me and says, we're wiping out the town, get out of town, I'm out of here. I'll leave all my shit behind. I got insurance on it. Renter's insurance. I can give two, burn it down to the ground. They're like, Trump owns it. I don't care. He said gaslight it. I don't give it. Do whatever you got to do. It's all, I'm insured. Right? Not unless somebody dropped my insurance, but I've been paying for my insurance every month. I pay for it, so I should be covered here. Now, whether that's a scam, then we're going to hit your insurance companies. We're scamming a retard, right? Charging them money for insurance, and they don't have no insurance. What are you talking about? Well, I got renter insurance, right? And then they say, no, you don't have no. Yeah, these insurgents are here, Mr. Trump. They might have been sent by God Almighty, the King of Kings. And if that's the case, you got troubles coming. I'm thinking it's probably some kind of a cult, church cult or something on the other side of the complex. Like I said, there's 3 apartment complexes in town, and they're always having trouble. And the people that call are the ones that get taken away, or they make it to sound like they're crazy. So we're hip to your psychological warfare, madness, and craziness. And I'm going to say it. You're insurgents that are killing your children. They're coming from Indiana and up here in the peninsulas of Indiana or whatever. I'm not going to, I don't give a shit. You don't scare me. Right? I don't care. But yeah. Where's that red Jeep that was parked on the other side for 3 days or 4 days or whatever, and now it's gone? Who knows? You might want to check Baltimore. And then the magic and witchery they've been doing on us and the demonic demon. I was attacked last night. I was demonically attacked last night. I couldn't sleep. I didn't go to bed till 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Just started sleeping good, and my phone started ringing up. Pick up the, get up, get on YouTube. We got a problem. It ain't my problem. Not my problem. It's the United States of America's problem. Their government, not mine. Ain't my problem. You don't listen anyways. So I don't care. Nobody gives a shit. Everyone's threatening me. They're military veterans. I don't give a shit. They're killing people. They're insurgents. They once were military, but now they're terrorists. And I would imagine that's why they were killing the veterans out here in the hospitals. This is a very devious, demonic thing. I don't think the government can beat them. I don't think the United States of America knows what just hit them. You got a lot of veterans dead. They killed them right from the veterans hospital. Right? Mistreating people and medication mix up, whatever. How is this happening? I'll tell you how. Right? I can make a blueprint of how this happened. But I ain't going to because it's not my problem. So did they come from Indiana? I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Now, some of them people that were sent from Delphi, Indiana are dead, right? You tried to take out some people up here that got too close to your case. A couple of your cops got shot by your own cops, right? The war's ready. The war is ready. It's just, how do you want to do it? Is my question. Right? They can talk all the shit they want, but we know for a fact the insurgency is coming from down south Indiana and that Kentucky area, Tennessee. Now, what are you going to do? I don't know. It's all coal. Drop the big one on them, and let them 3 states just burn down there. It's all coal anyways under there. You hit that place with a daisy cutter, and it's going to go up. That coal will burn for many, many, many years. You wanted the war. I don't know. I'm guessing there's probably 1 million insurgents within the United States of America. They went rogue. Probably a couple platoons or something just went rogue. Who knows? But like I said, I don't think we got all the geological maps of underground where pockets of coal are that'll just go up like a Roman candle. We've been doing our homework, boys. Right? We know exactly where everything is. We did our homework. Right? We've been watching these insurgents come in and watching and doing everything. And why are they focusing in that area down there? Well, probably